Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Tsukihime. When last we left off, well, Hisui was acting a little bit strange, to say the least, and there was an H scene that happened between episodes that I actually didn't read. No, I didn't actually read it. I did check something after this choice here, just to give you a little bit of information about what each of these choices leads to. I just went blank. So that you know what's going on. But there was an H scene that was missed, or that was not missed. Missed it. Skipped it on purpose. Difference. And these two choices here, this basically it leads to. It's weird. Oh, I know what that is. Essentially, you choose one of these choices, and something happens. My mind just went blank because I just was distracted by the broken text. So, yeah, that is just a ON scripter thing. If you load a save and go into it, it keeps the history from where you loaded from instead of where you're loading into. Beautiful. Fantastic design. God, that's just great design. Just amazing programming. Better than I could do, to be fair. I'm not a programmer. But anyway, I'm rambling and delaying the start of this episode by a lot. If you choose these two options, you have just this isn't enough at all, or I can move again, so I should just thank her. If you choose the first option, well, let's just say that the other Shiki leaks through, to put it simply. And if you choose this option, which is the one we're going to choose, things move on normally. So we are going to choose this option. I can move again, so I should just thank her. And hopefully this isn't like, was it Akia's or was it CL's? Might have been both. Where there's a choice partway through the H scene that actually both of them, no matter what, leads to another pop. God, I hope this isn't like that. Yeah, that would be really annoying. I don't know what to say. Even though I'm only a little better than yesterday, at least now I feel alive. But after making Hisui do that, making her drink that completely, maybe it was just better if I stayed like that. Hisui straightens out her clothes and moves away from the bed. Hisui, Shiki-sama, please do not tell anyone of this. I do not want you to say it even to myself. Of course, Hisui must hate what she just did enough to not even want to be reminded of it. Shiki-sama, this was something that I did on my own. Please think that nothing happened. Otherwise, I will be unable to serve you any longer. I don't know how to respond. I don't have words to apologize, and I don't have the words to thank her either. Oh, I should also point out that for the curious of you, that last choice, neither of them had any effect on affection ratings. Just so you're aware. Well then, please excuse me. Whether you want to take that to mean something or nothing is up to you. Hisui leaves. All I can do is watch as she does so. It's 2:00. Even though it's time for my checkup, Hisui probably won't come. Sigh. All I can do is sigh. Just how did all of this happen? Even though it was Hisui that started all of this, what was I doing holding her head and coming in her mouth like that? Okay. Alright. I have a headache. I don't quite understand how, but what I did with Hisui helped me regain some of my strength. But in exchange, my headaches have gotten much worse. I hear a knock at the door. It's probably Kahaku-san, I suppose. Please excuse me, Shiki-sama. Eh? The one who came was Hisui. Heh. I have the mind of a 12-year-old. Hisui wordlessly performs her usual checkup. Because I haven't slept today, I'm not bleeding. I'm not using an IV, so after taking a few measurements and changing the sheets, she gives me some water and medicine. The whole time, there is nothing but silence between us. After doing what I did, I can't look at her in the face. I think Hisui is like that too, but Hisui probably still dutifully and methodically carries out all her normal tasks because of her role as a servant. And all of a sudden, Shiki-sama, how is your body's condition? She talks to me. As far as my condition goes, I can move a little more than before because of what happened earlier, but Shiki-sama, is there something the matter? Your face appears very red. My face is red because Hisui, you... Yes, what did I do? Hisui tilts her head to the side questioningly. Damn it, I can't just say it. And I still haven't been able to apologize for before. That is, I'm sorry about before. You must have been embarrassed to do it, but I treated you a bit rough. Hisui lowers her gaze as if embarrassed. I suppose she remembers now. I guess that's not the reason. Do not worry, Shiki-sama. I must apologize as well for doing that to your body without asking. It is only natural for you to end up hating me. What? Hate you? I have no reason to hate you. No matter what happens, I won't hate you. Besides, it is only natural if you end up hating me. My whole body becomes heavy as I say this. Even though I'm the one who said it, it should be about time Hisui is getting tired of hearing me. I bet she's remembering what happened before and hating me even as I speak. Huh? That's odd. Why is Hisui smiling so happily? Hisui, why are you smiling? Shiki-sama, your words and mine were the same. I thought it was amusing. Hisui giggles as if it is really funny. My head starts spinning. Hisui's rare smile is so cute, I'm about to go crazy. That might be why. Her smile looks incredibly scary to me. Anyway, I haven't said thanks yet. Thank you for before, Hisui. The method was a little problematic, but thanks to you, my body is better. I may even be able to walk a little. Yes. Even though what I did is a small thing, I'm happy that I could be of some use. Hisui looks at me directly. Seeing her like that makes me remember what happened, and I start to get a little uncomfortable. If you're unaware, and you might be or you might not be, you very well could know more about Japanese than I do. Japanese tends to, is my understanding anyway, is it tends to be very non-specific about things unless it has to be. I don't really know how to explain that very well, because I know that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I really don't know how to explain that other than that, because I don't know enough about the language. Like, it makes sense to me. I know what I'm talking about in my head. Like, I know what I'm trying to say, but I can't say it in a way that makes sense. I'm an idiot. Oh well. But it's a common trope in manga, anime, visual novels. I don't know about just proper literature. Manga is literature. Doki Doki Literature Club reference. There you go. But still, I don't know how common it is in just like proper writing, but at least in romance and romantic comedies, especially manga and anime and visual novels, it's a common thing where you'll see like the misunderstanding where somebody says, like, they're speaking and they're saying something and they mean one thing, but somebody understands it as another, and it gets lost in translation. It doesn't translate very well because like the thing, because we normally say you are this, and I think in Japanese it's something like you just say this without saying you are, because you're referring to, I don't know. I'm not explaining it well at all. I hope I'm making at least a little bit of sense, but I don't think I am, so I'm just going to move on. But about before, I don't think it was really appropriate. I'm happy, but it's not quite right. Not quite right? Yes. That's something that both parties should agree to, and even though you're a servant, you don't have to go that far. I understand. As you say, I will ask your permission before I touch you next time. No, you're missing my point. Please excuse me. If anything happens, please call for me, Shiki-sama. Hisui walks out of the room. She's really calm. I'm a bit taken aback. Just seeing Hisui's face makes me blush, but Hisui acted just like she always does. That is strange. Hold on just a second. My phone was being weird. Just seeing Hisui's face makes me blush, but Hisui acted just as she always does. Right. Yeah, I'm just looking at... well... Oh well, I can't find what I'm talking about, so maybe I'm just completely wrong. But I swear it's a thing. At least that I've read a bunch, and that's why a lot of misunderstandings happen, because someone will assume that you're talking about one thing, but you're talking about another thing, because you don't specify what. I think it's just like you're saying instead of... maybe it's instead of... God, I don't know. I'm probably digging myself deeper into a hole, and I'm still going on about it minutes later. I don't get it. Yeah, me neither. Something doesn't feel quite right and lingers in the back of my mind. I'm just going to drop it and not mention it again, because I'm going to drive myself crazy. When I open my eyes, the day has already passed. It seems like I fell asleep, but I don't remember when. Pan, 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 pan. My breathing is ragged. My body is burning. My body feels like it's roasting, erupting into flames. Water. Okay, my throat is thirsty. Just for you, Shiki. I will drink some water. Everybody, You should drink some water too, in honor of Shiki here, who is thirsty and is asking for water, and he can't have any or something, or he's not getting any, whatever. It's so hot, I can't even speak. I can't even call for Hisui or Kohaku-san. My empty room. I start to feel down staying in this room for so long. This restless room. This room I don't remember. This room, it feels like it isn't my room. Water. I'm thirsty. Water. I should go back to my house and quickly get some water to drink. I gasp for air. Placing my hand on the wall and feeling like I will collapse any second, I manage to drag myself out of my room. I have trouble breathing. What is this? I haven't even walked 30 feet and already my heart feels like it will explode. I need more air. Still, I have to go. I might die if I walk anymore. But if I don't get any water to drink, I'll probably die anyway. Then, I'll walk and go get some water. I can't just stay and lounge on my bed forever. Pant, pant, pant. I go out into the courtyard. Water. This isn't the kitchen, though. Pant, pant. I enter the woods. Soon, I will be able to be at a place with water, a familiar place. Pant, pant. With the fever getting to me, I arrive at the place. White sunshine. It's a pretty good song. Rob Zombie. No, that's Black Sunshine. Never mind. Even though the night is already ending, the entire world is white. The place is burning hot like a desert, and I squint my eyes since the world is so white. Thud. I hear a noise. It comes from the detached house. Someone's inside. Opening the sliding door very slightly, I peer in from the porch. Inside, I see the figures of Akiya and Kohaku. They look a little strange. I hear the swishing of an obi being removed. I'll write this scene again. What? Oh right, I have to censor this again. Lovely. Without a word, Kohaku pulls down her kimono and bares her breast. And mark. Kohaku stands there with a blushing face, but does not move. I think I had to make that entire censor again because I don't think I had mine from the last time. Oh well. Akiya presses her lips against the bared white chest. Tension. Kohaku looks down at her bare chest, and Akiya crouches so that she is burying her face in Kohaku's breast. A thin red drop makes a line down her breast. Akiya's throat starts to move, swallowing something. What is she drinking? There's no need to ask. I already understand. Akiya, she's drinking Kohaku's blood. I feel dizzy. My mind goes blank. All I can do is stare at the strange event happening before my eyes, like in a daydream. Suddenly, Akiya opens her mouth with her arm still around Kohaku. About to kill her? What do you think, Kohaku? Let's see. I think there can be no mistake that it's the work of Shiki-san or Shiki-sama. What? I suppose so. I have no idea how he can walk around with that body, but we can't leave him alone. The impurity of the Tono blood that has awakened must be cleansed from those of the Tono blood. Just what are they saying? Then, Akiya-sama? Yes. As the head of the Tono family, I will kill my brother. Those words send chills down my spine. Akiya isn't playing around. Even Kohaku-san nods seriously. Then, Akiya-sama, we should let Hisui-chan know about this too. You're right, but we shouldn't need her help. My brother can't move around as he likes, so we should be enough to kill him. Pant, pant, pant. My breathing gets out of control. You understand, Kohaku? Don't let Nissan pick up on any of this. It will all be over in a few days, so let's not trouble him. Yes, I understand. He can't even move from his bed by himself, so he will never find out. Pant, pant, pant. My fingers shake uncontrollably. Nausea permeates my being, and I almost pass out. But I can't pass out here. I have to get away. If I pass out here, I'll surely be killed. If they find out I was watching them, they'll kill me right here. I struggle for breath. I don't understand. I don't understand why they would want to kill me. Even my brain trying to understand doesn't work because of the fever. I don't understand. This has to be a bad dream. Dream? Yes, this is a dream. Like always, this has to be another one of my nightmares. Then, I have to wake up quickly. Before this horrible vision consumes me, I have to wake up and return to my normal life. And I think this, ladies and gentlemen, is where we're going to end off this episode. So, was that a dream? Was that reality? What were they talking about with killing Shiki-sama? Well, find out the answer to that and more next time in Tsukihime. I hope to see you all there.